Sure. Any notes? He gave me cash, and I was like, okay, I'm e-transferring now because I don't want to forget that. Like, I'm gonna have it as on the ready to do. I don't really want to be doing that, but you want to buy a shirt?
Grandma's coach's corner uniform.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, Dylan's like, sure, here's $30. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna send this right now. Like, I can get lost on me, and I don't want that to happen. Like,
It's not him.
it's Dylan King. If he wants to give me cash, I don't argue with Dylan King. It's just easier to do it
For everyone else, I would just say, yeah, e-transfer treasurer, and then...
I mean, I have it already on my phone, so if it's...
Oh, yeah, it's merch, right?
No, I mean, it's the treasurer, but I'm saying I have it as a payee already.
Oh, yeah.
So if it is easier for them just to give me the cash, it's like, okay, I'll do it right away. Put on the notes who it's for.
Always already here.
For what?
The boxes.
Oh. You asked him about Narch?
I was just chatting to him. I told Cade, Cade was like, hey, what's going on here? Am I suspended? I'm like, no, you're good. I'm just picking you out of the file. If I let you come back out, Jim's just going to the store. And he's like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
He's like, you know I didn't do that on purpose. I'm like, no, if they did that on purpose, you would have ended him.
yeah. And the reason why I think that is because he extended his arm in it. And even if he didn't need to, he extended his arm.
It looked bad, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, it just...
Jake said, what did you want there? I'm like, 2 and injections perfect. He's like, okay, good.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we gotta see if Oliver wants to go to Narch. At the end of the day, I don't really want to help that team find a goal.
Oh, I can go ask him.
Ask him if anybody's already asked him.
This is the kid that I was expecting to go to coach today, 11.
Oh, yeah. I can help. I know everybody.
Well, I mean, so do we. We just don't know if the numbers are right. It's more human to know it as well. I just don't know. I just don't know what we don't know. If yeah. Back over to McQuay. Now a puck comes over to the near side where it's Passan. Passan up ahead with a shot. There. By Chin. It's going to go wide. Now it's back over to Goodall. Gets his way to Passan. And a shot is going to go high and wide. Now it's Latta. Down the right wing. Josh Latta into the backhand with a shot there. Knocked away by Fisher. Barlowwise back in over to Passan. Passan walks in, trying to dance around. Feeds it across to Goodall, and Goodall buries it. Trevor, throw my phone. Now McQuay controls for the Grizzlies with the team trailing by 2, with the shots being 5-1 early on. Barlowwise walks in, let the shot go, and it's knocked away and saved by Cooper for the whistle. What? Back to Goodall, to Barlowwise. Dropping it back over to Goodall. Trying to go to Passan. Now Latta on a breakaway. Latta in on Fisher. Backhand scores! Off the boards, trying to go and pass it over to Nate Crema. Who's the dude in the blue jersey? Now it's Crema. Gets the puck back to Chin. Across to Bill. Now away comes Kindry. Trying to come in. It's going to be knocked away. But Bluler in. Gagnon bats it into the air off the post. Puck fed in front, and it's going to be behind Fisher. Over to Gagnon. Back to Samura. Across to the far side. And the puck's knocked away. Over to Nate Crema. Crema feeds it across. The shot, it's tipped and scores! Pass over to Crema. Crema gets around and has Ruthven with him. Crema in tight, around, shoots, and Cooper makes the glove save for the whistle. Got to score that one, though. Grizzlies pass it over to the right side, and they come with a shot in on Fisher. Fisher knocks it away as we're 8 minutes into the period. It's over to Crema. Across to Bill. Dropping it over for Goodall. Goodall around and goes to the backhand. Jake Goodall still controlling. Goodall controls down to the corner. Sends it in front. It's going to be ricocheting around. Goodall almost steals it back. Back come the Grizzlies now down the right wing. Kindry in front, looks for the tip, doesn't find it. Fletcher chases after it. Can't race up to it. Great guys back in the other way. Goodall trying to get control and can't. Now it's over to Latta. Latta in, shoots on Fisher, and Fisher fights it off, and it's up into the netting and out of play. Great guys control off the face-off, and it's up over to Barlowwise. Barlowwise back in front. Now up over to Samura with 8:30 to play in a 2-goal game here in the first. Bluler gives the puck back. Now down to Samura. Samura across, trying to go to Gagnon. Kindry feeds it across to Samura. Now trying to go off the wall to Gudo. Now to Gagnon. Gagnon in, shoots, and Fisher makes the toe save. Back to Samura. Passes through the legs of Goodle. Back to Kindry. Kindry down the left wing. Cuts in there with a high shot there. That's up into the netting and out of play. Pass it back over to Gagnon. Kindry controls. Toe drags around. Kindry on the right side, sees it in front of Samura, and Samura can't knock it away. Now Barlowwise from a pass from Goodle. Barlowwise cuts across to the far side and sends the puck all the way back. Over to Barlowwise. Barlowwise around, shoots, there, it's high. Back to Jake Goodle. Pass gets through with a shot, and it's ripped wide past the glove of Cooper, but can't find the twine. Now it's controlled by the Grizzlies along the right side, and they come dragging the puck across to the near side before Goodle steals, and Goodle has Passon with him over to Nick Passon. Passon trying to get around Bailey Samura and unable to. Samura for the Grizzlies quickly tries to go up ahead over to Williams and can't. Puck's gonna come over to Aiden Fisher behind the goal. And it's fed over, but it's taken away there by Fletcher. Fletcher to Kindry. Kindry gets it across to Williams, shooting there on the ricochet. Kindry is there in the corner. Now up over to Goodle. Goodle with speed. Gets around McQuay, shoots and scores! .6:10 to play in the first. It's 4-1 for the Great Guys. Over to Lucas Bill. Tries to go in front there. It's off the stick of Fletcher and past Cooper. I mean, it helps that Dylan found them all like great players. Yeah. But just the guys that he did find that were like. Yeah. But they're both great players, is what I mean. And away comes Fletcher, passing it ahead, and it's broken up. Now it's over to Crema. Crema, across. A shot, knocked away by Cooper. Back to Ruthven. Across over to Chin. Cameron Chin over to Crema. With a shot, low shot there, Cooper makes a save and will hold for the whistle with 5:11 to go in the first period, and a 5-1 lead for the Great Guys. And away come. It's Kendry. No, sorry, it's Latta. Latta, as he's falling, gets a shot away that's snagged by Fisher. And Fletcher steals. Over to Latta. Can't take the pass cleanly as it jumps over his stick down to the corner. Fletcher comes in to help out. Trying to get it back to McQuaid. Fletcher. McQuaid. Off the skate of Williams. Over to Ruthven. To find Bill. Now back to Crema. Crema walks, shoots. Cooper makes the save. Crema on the rebound. Wraparound try. Puck is loose. Back to Ruthven. Fans on it. Now Latta steals down the right wing. Josh Latta in around and a great job on the back check by Goodall. Goodall around Latta. Goodall in, shoots. Cooper knocks it away. Great guys pick it back up along the far side. Goodall. With a long shot that's deflected, loose puck comes right to Crema. Crema swatting at it. Gets control and wraps the puck around to the near side. Back over to Nate Crema. Trying to spin away. Now takes the puck back to the corner. Had Ruthven with him. Now it's taken by the Grizzlies. It's Tyler Gagnon. Up over to Kendry. 3:20 to play in period one. Dropped it over to Bailey Samura. Samura. To Kendry. Kendry in front with a pass there. And it's Fisher makes the initial save. Then on the rebound it gets by Fisher and past him. And with 3:03 to go, it's 5-2. Goodall passes it across the chin. And the great guys turn it over. And back comes in Bluler. Bluler dropping it off with a shot into Fisher's behind him. Loose puck behind Fisher. And he finds it and squeezes it for the whistle. Puck batted out of the air, and it's going to be it's going to be played with a high stick. So with the Grizzlies, the next touch play continues. Samura across, Gagnon shoots, and Fisher gets across to get a blocker on it. Now it's picked up there by Passon. Passon cuts to the middle. Feeds it in front for Goodall. Goodall lets the shot go. It's going to go off the end wall. And that stick out of Samura's hands, gonna go flying away. Now Gagnon back the other way. Dropping it over to Samura. Samura cuts across, gets it to Kendry with a shot there that's high. Bouncing puck, Fisher scrambles to get back, loose puck. Shoveled wide. 1:40 to play. Puck off the wall. Bluler holds it in. Then a stretch pass over to Passon, who has Goodall with him. Back to Passon. Passon scores on the give and go from Goodall. Now it's Williams down the left wing, around Goodall. Williams around, shoots and scores! What a goal by number 49, Mitchell Williams, making Goodall and Fisher look like a fish out of water. Now it's to Fletcher. And the pass gets knocked out of the air by Goodall as we're in the last minute of play. Now Goodall with great speed coming down the wing. Goodall around, tries to flip the puck up on a stick to maybe attempt a Michigan. And it's back to the center with 30 seconds to go. Chin plays it off. And then Fletcher steals, but Passon right back with it. Now Passon, who had 3 goals in the game he just played. And he's right back out there helping out the great guys who are short of few key players. Now it's Barlavois. And now, quickly back the other way come the Grizzlies. Williams in, shoots, and it's saved by Fisher for the buzzer. And that'll do it for the first. After 18, it is a 6-3 lead for the great guys. Look at this superstitious of YouTube having to move right back to the your guys' spot. Sure, it's not the superstition. Not, wouldn't the middle be over here? And we are back for the second period here between the great guys and the Grizzlies, with the great guys leading the Grizzlies by 3. It's 6-3, and away comes Crema. Down the right wing. Crema now stops in the corner. Gets the puck. Trying to go back to Goodall. And Goodall spins away and has control, and away comes Jake Goodall. And it's knocked away, and the Grizzlies back to controlling the puck, and they go off the wall. Trying to go to Williams, and it comes right to Fisher. Fisher with a little bit of stick handling magic. Gets the puck up over to Crema. Now it's back to Bill. Across for Goodall. In front there with a shot there. Loose puck there. And the jam in front is saved by Cooper for the whistle. Up the near wall, it's poked ahead. It's over to Goodall. Goodall with Ruthven. And Ruthven steals, trying to center it. Former Northwest Hawks, Jackson Ruthven. And now away comes Gagnon. Gagnon gets around. Gagnon in, shoots, scores! Coast to coast, Tyler Gagnon! Now it's Samura. Samura sends the puck back over to Kindry. And then now back to Samura on his own side. Gets it over to Bluler. Bluler dropping it to Samura. Samura looks for Gagnon for the deflection. Now to Gagnon. Trying to go to Kindry. It's passed. And now Passon in on a breakaway. Passon to the backhand. Scores! Back to Passon. Passon down the right wing over to Bill. Bill just off the post. Now Samura to Gagnon. Back to Samura and the pass is blocked. Samura steals it. Has control. Gets it back to Kindry. Samura. Fed across. The pass from Samura trying to go to Gagnon gets blocked. And the great guys control and steal it. And a little bit of sloppy pass playing in their own zone. Gets the puck up over to Passon. Passon quickly up ahead over to the right wing. Barlowwise backhanded and it's knocked away by Cooper just with the paddle. Now Kindry cuts his way in. Gets it over to Latta. Latta in tight there, scores! Now the Grizzlies have cut this to a 2-goal lead with 14 minutes to play in the game. It's back to Latta. Gets it over to the captain, McQuay. Over to Williams. Back to Latta. Back to McQuay. Now over to Latta. Flips it over to Fletcher. Fletcher down from Williams. Williams into the backhand. Scores! And it's a 1-goal game. Now Goodall off the faceoff, takes the puck back to his own side. The puck comes to Ruthven. Ruthven to the backhand, just puts it high. And Fletcher steals from Ruthven. Gets it up over to Williams. And Williams working 1-on-2. Gets it over to McQuay. Down the left wing, Austin McQuay, the captain, goes around the great guy's net. Gets it back to Fletcher. Fletcher lets a shot go. It's going to go wide of the goal. Past the blocker side of Fisher. Now it's Crema. Over to Ruthven. Back to Crema. Crema cuts across. Over to Goodall. Gets his pocket picked, and then Goodall with a great stick lift gets it back. In comes Goodall with a long shot that's going to deflect wide. Now back to Crema. Up to Fletcher. As Fletcher comes in down the near side, lets a shot go. It's going to deflect over around. Back to Williams. Now to McQuay. And McQuay takes the pass off his stick and down to his own side with 12 to play in the game. Now it's up over to Bluler. Bluler cuts inside the slot with a high shot, and it's going to ricochet right back in play. Goodall up to Barlovwise. Barlovwise sends it across to Passon. Over to Goodall. Has a step. Goodall in and around. Tries the wraparound. Can't connect. Gets the puck back to the point. Now Barlovwise. Across to Goodall. The great guys reset here. Now it's over to Lucas Bill. Bill trying to give it to Passon. Samura steals. Up over to Gagnon. Gagnon down to Bluler. Bluler in. Shoots it. It's going to go off the outside of the goal and ricochet to the corner. Now it's back to Samura. Samura sends the puck across to the left wing. Grizzlies work their way in with a long shot that's going to go high and stay in play. Now pick up there by Bluler. Bluler in front. Over to Kendry. Shoots it off the post. Now Bill resets for the great guys. On the right side, dropping it back to Goodall. Goodall lets a shot go. It's going to ricochet over to Passon along the right wing. Now it's played back to Barlovwise. Barlovwise, a little shimmy shake. Gets it to Passon. Passon trying to squeak a pass through to Barlovwise, and it can't get through, and it's deflected back where it's over to Kendry. Kendry slowly around Passon, dropping it back over to Samura. Up to Gagnon. Across. Bluler lets a shot go. Knocked away by Fisher on the rebound. Scores! Deacon Fisher out, and the game is tied at 7-all with 9:27 to go. And the Grizzlies with an unbelievable comeback as they were down by 4 at one point have stormed back and tied the game with 9:27 to go. Great guys control off the draw. It's over to Cameron Chin, who feeds it across to the far side, but Fletcher steals it away. And now Fletcher in on Fisher, lets a shot go. Fisher fights it off, knocks it to the corner. Picked up by Williams. Williams, no-look pass. Stolen by Passon. Up to Barlovwise. Barlovwise trying to get around. Can't. Has it behind the net. Gets his pocket picked and turns the puck over. Now, Kindry around to the net. Scores! And the Grizzlies, with 5 unanswered, have stormed back and taken the lead with 8:43 to go. Yeah, Dylan's going to pay him. And Crema steals. And away comes Nate Crema, trying to go up over to Ruthven and pass a bit too far ahead. And the pass gets past Chin and down. On to Fisher. 8 minutes to play. Crema. Little shimmy, shake, and pass over to Ruthven. Ruthven scores! And it's an 8-8 game again. What a move by Nate Crema to get the puck over to Jackson Ruthven, who makes no mistake about it, burying it past Bradley Cooper. And Crema again steals down the near side. Crema shoots wide, but over to Goodle, But Fletcher steals from Goodle, and it's a partial 2-on-1. Goodle trying to get back away from Fletcher, and Fletcher turns it over to Crema. Crema up over to Ruthven. Ruthven on the right wing. Walks, shoots. Cooper knocks it away, but it comes over to Goodle on the near wall. Passes it to himself to get away from the pressure of Fletcher. Tries to get the puck over to Chin. Chin races onto it. Catches it, and Fletcher's all the way back to steal it with 7 minutes to play in a tie 8-8 hockey game. The shots 21 for the Great Guys, 19 for the Grizzlies. Now over to Gagnon. In front of Samura for a tip that's going to go wide. Now to Goodle. Up to Williams. Now it's over to Chin. To Goodle. Over to the far side. Barlavois tries to give it back to Goodle in the pass, can't get through. And Bailey Samura steals with speed. Samura trying to dance his way through. Can't get through this sea of Great Guys. Now backhanded up over to Jake Goodle. Working one-on-one against Bluler. Goodle around, but the highest shot goes off the crossbar. Gonna give a big shout out to our scorekeeper, Trevor, there for not having that last shot as a shot on goal as it hit the crossbar. And the Grizzlies come right back and bury one, popping the water bottle of Fisher. And it's 9-8 for the Grizzlies with 5:15 to go. Grizzlies get the puck back with a high shot Off the glass, the puck stays in play over to Samura. Samura passes over to the right corner, and the Grizzlies all the way back to Bluler. A little give and go to Bluler. Bluler in, shoots, scores! And the Grizzlies have opened up a 2-goal lead, I believe, with 4:38 to go. And the Grizzlies at one point trailed by 4 in this game. They've stormed back, taken a 2-goal lead with 4 minutes to go. Now it's over to Gagnon, who tries to go to Bluler, and it's past him and Fisher out way out of his goal and lets a puck go all the way down. Tries to go to Gouda with it. Pass too hot by Fisher. Now it's over to Latta. Batting the puck down, gets it over to Fletcher. Fletcher in. It's a loose puck. Fletcher still goes around to the far side to pick up the puck. And Barlevois has to drop. And it's over to Barlevois. Barlevois still controls with 3:40 to play. Barlevois turns the puck over to Fletcher. And Fletcher slowly down the right wing. Gets the puck all the way back to his own side before it's passed over to the far side to Williams, who has McQuaid going towards the net. And it's going to be just dropped behind. The Grizzlies are more than happy to try to just kill clock here. It's over to Josh Latta. Latta in, shoots one high, and it's going to be past the glove of Fisher, and now over to the near side, where it's swatted at and down to the Grizzlies zone, where it's controlled by Williams, who's going to just wrap it around behind his own net and regroup and reset, dropping it over to Fletcher. Fletcher across to Latta. Back to Fletcher. Back to Latta. Grizzlies are more than happy to play this kind of style right now as they are in the lead. And they trail by 4 at one point, and they've come back, taking the lead. Now Crema steals. Crema on the backhand. It's knocked away by Cooper to the near side corner. Now Ruthven gets it back to Chin with 2 minutes to play. Fisher still in his goal. Over to Nate Crema. Crema surveys, settles the puck. Gets it across, and it's broken up. Now it's a breakaway for Williams. Bill trying to get back. Brent Williams beats the glove of Fisher, and it's a 3-goal game with 1:49 to go. What a comeback by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies, again, continue to apply the pressure here. They want to expand their lead. It's 1:30 to play. Gagnon feeds it across the Bluler. And it's going to be played all the way back to Samura. Samura, again, controls along the right side. Cuts towards the middle. Dropping it over to Kindry. Kindry around. Tight. Walks in on Fisher. Knocks the net off. Now it's over to Ruthven. Ruthven with Crema. Ruthven shoots and knocked away by Cooper. And we're in the last minute of play of this hockey game. And the puck's tipped into the zone of the Great Guys. It's going to be picked up there by Cameron Chin. to the far side. Back over to Chin. Dropping it over to Bill. Across for Crema. Crema cuts his way into the backhand. The shot is there. Cooper knocks it away. 20 seconds to go. Crema controls. Tries to walk out in front. Won't be able to. Now it's Gagnon, and that is going to do it for this game. The Grizzlies come from behind, defeat the Great Guys by a score of 11-8. Stay tuned for our final game, where it's going to be the Holes versing the White Foxes. Stay tuned, and we'll be back live for that game.